friends, as you can tell by the title, we are going to do a get ready with me. But before we do that, we are going to do an unboxing, okay? Yes, the get ready with me is going to be with a new makeup that I bought from Amazon. It's the Sacheu. I thought it was the $1.10. I was actually just looking at the pink packaging, but that's okay because this works as well. So, but we're going to get into that in a minute. First off, I ordered some Sacheu. It's Sacheu. Sacheu. I've seen this online, and I watched a YouTuber, Alexandria Rodriguez. I watched her put this on, and I was like, oh, wow, I want that. And what it was, hang on, it come in a box like this. And then it just come, that's it. That's it. Okay, and then here's what it looks like. It's Lip BFFs, and it is the lip liner and the lip elixir, okay? And the lip liner is supposed to stay on all day. Now, let me just tell you, I did go ahead and cheat and try this, and it did stay on all day. And I got the color, and I know this is going to shock you because it's not orange, but I got the pink. It's P-I-N-K-E-D, rose pink. And then in the clear, this is the lip elixir, is bunny ear. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay. So, and the reason I want to do this first before we start the get ready with me is simply because, and this is what it looks like. Lip elixir, and then here's the liner, is because you have to leave this on for like 15 minutes, okay? I'm going to go and set my timer too. After you put this on, you leave it on for, it said 13 to 15 minutes before you peel it off. And I wanted you guys to see. I tried it because I was just curious, was it really going to work? Did it, you know, right? I mean, I have to try stuff before I show you, in case I look like an idiot. Anyway. So let me get this almost set here. And that way we'll be ready to go. All right. Timer. Okay, here we go. Now, what you do is you open this up like this. And I know it looks really, you're probably like, whoa, what? And I'm going to scoot you back because I'm going to have to use my mirror for this because I want it to go on right, okay? And I also want it to be straight. Okay, then I'm going to turn it a little bit like this way. Turn it over. I want to make sure I have enough. I don't think I put it on thick enough the last time I did this. Okay. Now, also, if you want, instead of just doing the lip liner, if you wanted your whole lip to be dark and then just apply lip gloss through the day, you can do that too. And probably, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Okay, again, this is in the color Rose. It's called pink, but it's also called rose pink. Okay. Anyway, this is the color right there. And I did choose pink because summertime, I think I'm going to probably wear a little more pinks than oranges. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's get started with the get ready with me, shall we? Okay. All right, we are going to start with this. I already did my face primer, and I just put on the Foera. This is the All Matte Pore Invisible Face Primer in Foera. Okay. And then we are going to go back in with this Sacheu. And again, I got this off of Amazon, and I will leave the link to it down below again. And it does come with this, but I don't want this. I want to use my brush, wherever it may be. And then that's what it looks like. I got the color Natural, because I think the others would have been way too dark. So Okay, let's get started. So I just put my brush in there and I'm going to look down, okay? Y'all can see me, but I'm going to look down in my mirror. And I know it looks light at the moment, but it'll get better. It will get better. Okay? All righty. Will I order some more of this? You bet I will. I do want to go ahead and order the doll 10 just to show you guys and just to see, you know, if it's any different than this. But the doll 10, what they were advertising in the doll 10 is the Peptide foundation. And this is Peptide foundation. So, I mean, really, is it the name? Is it just in the name or what? Because I really like this one. Okay. Now let me get my forehead here, up here. Gotta go get the forehead. And I already put my lashes on, just to kind of save a little time here. And plus that you guys have seen me do my lashes 100 times, so it's not like you guys are probably like, well, okay, we wanted to see you put your lashes on. Okay, there we go. I forgot to start that, didn't I? I set the alarm, then forgot to start it. Okay, there. And again, that's what this looks like. It's beautiful packaging. That's what that looks like. And again, it's in the, I got the natural. Put that in there, and then you just close it up. And look how pretty. It is beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. All righty then. Now then, do I want to put anything under my eyes? I don't know. I don't usually, except for powder. I put powder under here, you know. I seen a lady who put bronzer, and then she said, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and, but you know what? I already got this on. Well, I don't know. This stuff is supposed to be for mature women and blah, blah. So we're just going to go ahead and go back and put, I just wiped it off, so I'm going to go back and put it on. Okay. I am, and I will use this for that. So there. We'll just see what it does for the wrinkles and the everything else, you know. Okay. There's that. Oh, I am wearing my shirt today that I hauled. Isn't that pretty? And I'm wearing red shorts to match the red heels. Okay. I can feel that drying on there on my lips. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're just going to go in with, I'm not going to do a heavy look today. Like, we're not going to do the eyeshadows and all of that, because I'm just really not feeling it today. It's warm today. And I just really don't want a lot of makeup today. And a lot of times when I go to town, I don't wear eyeshadow. You know, I just throw on my lashes. Y'all know this. And I'll go without eyeshadow. I'll just do, you know. This is, again, I'll put this down below. I don't know. Watch your carts. This is from Temu. All I can say is watch the numbers, watch the quantity, watch the carts. And I don't know if it comes from a local warehouse, fine. If it comes from overseas, you know, this may be $1.86 or $1.89, and then you're going to pay $10 for shipping. Pay attention to it. But this is, it's called Girl, You Are Shining Mr. Pie in Smith or something. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. I don't know. And then I will take my little spoolie, and I'm going to go like this. Just kind of, yeah. Okay. And again, I'm not even going to do anything underneath my eyes. Okay. We're just going to do the basics. Okay. And I got to tell you, I am already loving this. This is like, yes. Okay. Now let's go ahead and put a little bit of this on. This is the She Glam. I don't know if I want the pink though. I think we'll just go ahead and get this one. This is the Soothing Setting Powder. that is the dupe, most definitely the dupe for the Ciate setting powder. And I loved that setting powder. But hey, for cheaper, which I don't know now because I got this off of Temu. And again, it's this, I'll try to find it and link it. If you don't see it linked, then they're asking a crazy shipping price, okay? Tariff price. So if you don't see me link it, then just go on about yourself and forget it, okay? But I don't know if I want this one or the pink one. Let's do the pink setting powder. This one is the She Glam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder. It's kind of a pinkish tone. I know you guys are like, well, you're messing up the makeup, but I'm not. It's just a setting powder. So chill out. Chill pill. Okay, and then while that's setting, it already looks like I'm wearing eyeshadow, but I'm not. I'm not wearing anything under there. You know. Okay, so there's that part of it. And see where we're at in the, I got 10 more minutes, and actually I probably got like 9 more minutes, but for the peel, you know. So, okay, the setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and start brushing it off. Okay. It's nice today, guys. Very nice. That's a story for you. I have been asking Daniel, well, I say, well, I'm going to say I've been asking him for a bicycle since last year. And not necessarily asking him if I can have one. I mean, he don't care, but talking to him about us both getting bicycles in summertime, riding bicycles. That's a good exercise, you know. And Daniel was like, nah. Of course, back then, I wasn't feeling my best. And I'm really feeling good since I'm off some of the meds. And I'm taking a lot of potassium, a lot of magnesium, and it's really helping. Well, I'm not off the meds. The blood pressure, you remember, it's cut in half. I'm taking it in the morning and in the night, and it's doing very well for me. So anyway, and I'm feeling so much better too. So I just praise, but I praise the Lord for that, because I just prayed and prayed and prayed, Lord, please heal me. I need a healing in my body, and He has done so. All right, now then, I want a very light blush, and I want it pink. So this is the Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette. It's a highlighter, really, but we're not going to use it for a highlighter today. And let me clean my brush. I'm going to use this little brush. I don't know if I'm going to use, okay, yeah, I'm going to use this brush. Okay, and I'm going to go in with this right here. See this pink right here in the middle? That's the one I want to use. And if it's too light, then we'll go in with that other one. It's a bit too light, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to go in with this one right here. This is kind of an orangey looking. You know what? I think the Laura Geller we're going to go with the Laura Geller. It's illuminating, and it is in the pink buttercream. I use this one a lot. Y'all know that, because I really like it. Okay. Don't worry. It'll be blended. It's going to get blended, guys. I'm not going to do contour because I told you it's going to be an easy look. Now I'm going to go back over this with the brush that I used for my Peptide foundation, because I just kind of want it to blend in a little bit. I don't want it to kind of stand out and be like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go in with, I need another smaller, I got to buy me some new brushes, guys. I've got to. And with this one, this is the Laura Geller French Vanilla Illuminate. This is the Baked Blush in Highlight Duo. I've shown you guys this 100 times. It's in the French Vanilla, in the highlighter, and it's in the pink buttercream in the blush. And I love both, okay? I love both. If you hear anything, my AC just kicked on. My central wire. because it's warm. Okay, it's warm today. So anyway, so I've been asking Daniel to buy bicycles, one for him, one for me. And he just kind of said, you know. Of course, Daniel's not really into bicycle riding, and I don't blame him because it's not what he wants. You know, it's what I want. And he's into golfing. So I called my brother and I said, hey, isn't there a place in Fort Smith or around that you can rent bicycles to go bicycle riding? And he said, yeah, and they even have trails. Well, I looked and looked and looked for the bike rentals, and I really couldn't find anything. So I'm like, wow. So I told Daniel, I said, I want to go bike riding, and he knows how bad I want it because, again, I've been talking about it since last summer. So he said, well, and I said, I can't find where where you rent the bikes. I mean, I thought I looked everywhere, and he said, well, why don't you just go ahead and buy a bike? And I said, really? You say buy a bike, you say. And he said, just go ahead and buy the bike, buy you a bike. And I said, and you one? And he said, no, don't buy me one. He said, because I'll be golfing. I'll be on the golf course this summer, which I knew that, you know. So anyway, so my brother said, well, yeah, I have places we can ride. And so he called me back a little later, and he said, you know what's funny? He said, Pam, which is my sister-in-law, he said she even said, you know, funny, Marsha mentioned that because I've been thinking about riding a bike, you know, going bike riding. So she bought a bike, but she bought her bike before I bought my bike. And she got a good deal on it. It was like one of those, you know, those vintage looking bikes. I mean, they're not vintage, but they look it with the fenders and yeah, she got it for $45. And I'm like, what? And he said, yeah, some rich lady bought it, rode it twice, and then sold it. She wanted to sell it for $45. So I'm like, boy, did she luck out. So anyway, so I went and bought a bike online. I went to Walmart.com and looked at the bikes. And of course, you know, I'm a member of Walmart member, or whatever you call that membership. And so found me a bike, ordered it, and they delivered it the very next day. I went out, Daniel put it together because it came in a box, of course. Daniel put it together for me, and I said, okay. He said, okay, are you ready to try it? Now, we laughed and laughed and laughed when I first got on it because I felt like a kid trying to learn how to get on it. I mean, come on, you know, I'm a big girl. But I did get it. I did ride it. Daniel got on it. He rode it. And so, you know, we were ready to go by then. I mean, we were like, okay. So I called Philip back and I said, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. So Saturday, and I am going to take you guys with us. I have Riley this weekend. Her mom and dad's going out of town. So I have Riley this weekend, and she has a bike. And of course, Philip went and bought Journey a new bike because he said, well, she's too big for her bike. So Philip went to town. Philip's my brother, in case you're wondering, who lives down the street from me. So he went to Walmart and he bought Journey a new bike. So we are all ready to go bike riding, and the bike that was too little for Journey, Philip just went ahead and gave it to Riley, and I said that'll help because we don't have to haul her bike back and forth from her house. So anyway, so we all have bikes. We're all ready to go. We're going to go Saturday bike riding. I can't wait. They have trails that can, you know, you can follow around. You can actually ride all the way around Fort Smith, Arkansas. I'm not starting out killing myself, okay? Probably 30-minute bike rides is all I'm going to be able to do because I ain't rode a bike in, well, years and years upon years, okay? Eons and eons ago, I haven't rode a bicycle. So we're going bike riding Saturday. Yep, I bought a bike, and that's going to be my exercise for the summer. Philip and I, we're just going to take the kids on the weekends, and I say the kids, his daughter, Journey, who is cousins, I've already explained that once, which is Riley's cousin, and they get along together. We're going to take them this week, we're going to take them for bike rides and let them have a good time, and we're going to have a good time ourselves because Philip has a bike, and I mean, we have bikes, and we will travel. I don't know how long. I may be walking like got a corn cob up here by the end of the 30 minutes or the end of the day. I don't know. I'll be like, but I'm still going to ride a bike, okay? Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and my rear don't die. But we're going to do it. All right, let's see. Okay, it's already peeling. Do you see this? All right, let me move you up. She's ready to take off because it's already peeling right here. See that? Okay, and then you just peel it off. Let me get a Kleenex and then I'll put it in the trash in a minute. Okay. And peel it off. Well, that's pretty. This kind of looks burgundy instead of pink, but anyway, I don't care. Okay, and you just peel it off like that. Okay. That is pretty. Make sure I get it all peeled off. Okay. And then, now the elixir, I wish I'd have got a color, but it just came with it. But the next time when I order, I can probably, I'm sure I can choose my own color because they come in colors, the elixirs. This is the lip elixir, and it's in bunny ear. It's clear. And then what you do is, that looks nice, don't it? I'm going to get the lip liners in all colors. Because I got to tell you, I wore this all day yesterday when it came in the mail. And I eat. It was still on there. Okay, there's my dismiss. It was ready to peel before the 15 minutes, but 13, it was 15, but it was still ready to peel. And there you go. What do y'all think? Huh? What do y'all think? I am loving this foundation. I love this foundation. I can't say this enough. I love this foundation. This is awesome. Okay, and then again, this is by Sacheu. Sacheu. You can get this, I think, on Ulta as well, or Sephora. Ulta or Sephora. But I just ordered it straight from the company online, which is, again, S-A-C-H-E-U. Sacheu. 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 In here, and it come together, okay? And I can't remember what this was. I want to say $14, $16, something like that. I don't remember. Amazon has this as well. But here we go. Here's this one's clear, and this one is in pinked. It's called pinked rose pink, and then bunny ear in the clear. And that's what that looks like. And then again, they just both come together in a box. And I'm loving it. You know, when I go to town, I usually apply at least once, maybe twice. I will apply my lip liner, okay? And why do that when if this works forever? Again, I wore this all day yesterday. I even ate, you know, did all the things, and it was still there. So what do y'all think? And again, if for some reason I just don't want to, I want a full lip, I can put this on the full lip. And I've seen them do it online, on YouTube. Just put it on your full lip and then wait and then peel it off, and the whole lip will be covered, and then you can put the elixir on top. Now, you don't have to put elixir on it. You can use your own, like Buxom, you know. You can use your own. You don't have to use their elixirs. I just wanted to try it because their elixirs look good on the ladies that was doing this and trying to do it. I was like, yeah, I want to try that too. I know. If they jumped off a cliff, would I? I'll never forget my dad. Well, Marsha, if they jumped off the cliff, would you? No, I would not. I'm drinking coffee. Cold coffee. Because that's how I roll today. And look at this. Of course, I know I have clear on, but you still don't see very much of the liner, the lip liner. So I am loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving these. These are just, yow! I'm loving them. I'm loving them. very happy with my purchases, and I wanted to share because I know you guys like them too. So usually what I like, you guys like, because you guys are awesome. So here we go. So there's that. Okay, that is, I know that was a very short get ready with me, but again, it's summertime, okay? I don't want the heavy eyeshadow. I don't want the heavy makeup. I don't. And again, most of the time when it's like Saturday when we go bike riding, I will just be wearing this, the Police Ageless Cream SPF 40, okay? I will be wearing this alone, not with anything else. And I probably won't even be wearing lashes. I'll probably just put some mascara on and go, because when I'm out and about, if the allergies are really bad, so I don't know that I'll be wearing my lashes. We'll have to see. We'll just have to wait and see, okay? But anyway, there is the get ready with me. I hope you enjoyed this. And if you always remember, keep God in it, you'll always win it. Every time. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.